Eyepokes and Headchokes.
I know. And a Twitter too. I think that was definitely the wrong one. I was not.
I think you were looking to go with
I mean, I wasn't, but I should have been. I should have been.
Welcome back to episode 155 of Eyepokes and Headchokes. 155. What does 155 equate to? 155. I don't know. I thought it was going to be some special meaning thing, but I don't know.
Maybe episode 160.
Maybe.
I still don't know what the hell that signifies.
Me either. I don't know.
Episode 169. Only one of those.
So for those of you, just real quick, for those of you that celebrate the Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year, happy Lunar New Year. It's coming up this Saturday, so happy Lunar New Year.
Speak about that.
Yeah, we did speak about that. I'm creating a little like thingy for Instagram and Twitter and whatever celebrating the Lunar New Year.
Not,
so yeah. And so we had a very interesting weekend, a pretty decent week in terms of AEW, UFC, Tessa news again coming up, and we have Royal Rumble coming up this week.
I was ready to apologize, Tessa.
Yeah, but nah. Afterwards, no.
I saw that apology. I was like, oh my God, I feel this.
We were trying to give you the benefit of the doubt and shit, but like more stuff that's coming up is kind of not going your way this time. So it's like, what exactly?
And there's just so much. Like, we all know about the NXT stuff.
Yeah.
And now we know about this. So it's like, what else is there? Now it's habit. It might, like, the racist thing is one thing, but just
the bullying shit is starting to really come to light. And
yeah.
We're not with that, honestly. We're not. Like, when I met you, you seem super sweet, super nice, and all that shit. But I was so ready to apologize. But the funny thing is, but the funny thing is, like, not even the funny thing, but when you see shit like that, it's like, if it was one person saying something, this is what we're starting off with now. We completely switched the script.
We're here.
We're already here. So if it was one person saying shit, 1 versus 1, you could take that with a grain of salt. Like, oh, she's not. It's one person trying to. But if it's coming from multiple people, then you have multiple sources, different accounts of the same things, the same type of things. It's like if it walks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck,
it's a motherfucker.
It's a fucking duck, or it's a Tessa at this point. Unfortunately,
if 10 people say you're an asshole. 10 people can't be lying.
You might be an asshole.
One might be a liar because they know what everyone else is saying, but...
Because the sucky thing is... and
everyone can't be a liar.
This is the suckiest thing, too, because it's like, why is it some of the most talented people, like athletes, period? Like, you look at people like...
why they're such shitty people?
Yeah, you look at people like Chad Ochocinco with the Bengals. He's a fucking beast, but...
I think he got better as a person.
Hopefully. I hope you did, because people are liable to change over time. Yeah. You see somebody like Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens is an asshole. Oh, yeah. My favorite soccer player is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He's awesome player, amazing, one of my favorite players of all time.
A name like that,
but motherfucker's an asshole. He's arrogant, but he backs it up, so I can't really talk shit.
You can be
Antonio Brown,
but you don't have to be an asshole.
Antonio Brown, the fucking receiver.
Oh no, that's CTE as well.
But he's also an arrogant asshole. He's also an asshole. He's all over the place. Yeah. So it's like.
It's just a lot going on.
It always turns out to be the best people, like the best athletes.
The best.
Even within the wrestling world, it's not gonna be lost from the wrestling world side. Like, I'm sure there's a bunch of wrestlers that are assholes.
Shawn Michaels was an asshole.
Shawn Michaels is an asshole, exactly.
And he's changed.
Pretty much everybody in NWO or like, like it's there. It's there. It's gonna happen. Yeah. But at this point, it's just like
Tessa's old school.
She is.
She's old school. But at the same time, old school is racist.
And it's not even that. Old school is out of date. Yeah. Get with the times. Work together. There's no reason for you to put other people down. And it's coming from multiple locations. Like, I sent you the link saying that, like, now she's trying to dig up dirt on Sienna.
Yeah. Like just
And people are warning Sienna, like, yo, watch out. She's trying to dig up dirt on you. Like, this and that. And it's like, and we have it on Twitter. Shit. Like, you'll see like the Twitter things below and whatnot. But there's multiple reports about her trying to dig up shit on other people to try to get back. If you were smart, just lay low and stop. Yeah. Let it blow over. Because shit blows over. I'm sorry. Coney 2012. What happened with that? No. What happened with that? That's different. What happened? It's all a fad. That's the thing. It's all trends. It's all trends. But everything trends. Yeah, but and certain things is just not going to blow over. But because certain things, even Allysin Kay, she's on top of shit, and that's like fair. She like Tessa apologized. I was ready to come and apologize to her based on her apology, but she didn't own up to nothing. Allysin Kay actually quoted that tweet and says, "You're still full of shit." Yeah, pretty much. Like, you're still full of shit. So, and showed and then in a whole nother, and had facts about. But that's in a whole nother tweet. Yeah, so exactly. Still, it's like honestly speaking, most people still fucking up. Most like people need to have HR reps. Like, people need to be like, yeah, stop, don't fuck, give me your fucking phone. Yeah. That's it, you're done. Stop. That's it. But Allysin Kay is in a position where she doesn't have to. No, I'm not saying Allysin Kay. I'm saying Tessa. What is Tessa doing? She's not doing anything. That was supposed to be the cleanup. She's digging shit up, though. Okay, she's trying to, whole digging shit up thing, that just seems even worse. That doesn't have to go through the phone, though. I mean, that there was some DMs. I'm just saying, but overall, even still, that's still. What do you think DMs go through? They only do Instagram DMs. But who is she DMing? That's work for her. She's talking to impact people. I'm just saying overall. So and those are people that know. I mean, that is the phone, but she's doing it the wrong way. She just needs to lay low. Just let it blow over. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, you're the champ of a disgusting company right now. It's really, Impact is getting really bad. Like, you just got banned on Twitch because of an RVD segment. I mean, that segment was dope, though. It was funny. Don't get me wrong. And I fucks with RVD. It was dope. It was sexy. It was like, watch the guidelines. It was something that was so fucking avoidable. Yeah, because you're implying of a threesome. So don't imply. I mean, don't do it either. But. By the way, we're watching John Wick 3. So, like, if you're, Parabellum, if you haven't watched it, watch it. Cause I mean, I'm going to have to watch it again because motherfuckers you're going to hear people, like, getting killed in the background, possibly. So, and some gunshots. So, yeah. But, yeah, any other thoughts on the Tessa news? I mean, it's going to keep developing as long as she keeps letting it develop. Oh, this is true. And I'm That's loving it. I just really want... Allysin Kay, Sienna said that she wants the other two people that were there to speak up as well. I do too. Yeah, you should. And I know they're scared, but there's really nothing to be scared about when you have a specific backup. Sienna's a great backup. The wrestling industry is a great backup when you look at who's there and who will back you up based on what the situation is. She has a reputation. She does, and she's had that reputation for a while. Yes. So whether it's being a shit person or just being a racist, they don't go hand in hand, but they can correlate. They definitely can correlate, and that's what's happening right now. And I know they don't want to get that press for their name, but if you can back up somebody and because it can happen to you, no matter where you go. It can happen to anybody. It can happen to you, no matter anyone. No matter who you are, what color you are. You can go. There's a different company in a different place where you might want to step into where it can happen to you. So be that backup for somebody because you would want that backup too. Oh, look, Soho, but in Chinatown, Soho. But either way, like you would want that, and I understand where you are. It's kind of hard to just say, yeah, I want to do it, but it's necessary. The wrestling community is the only one is the only community right now that's thriving on Twitter. Oddly enough, I didn't think that was a thing until I saw it. I was like, oh shit, that's actually pretty fucking true. Yeah, it's the only community. It's so hard on Twitter. Black Twitter is thriving, but it's not supportive of each other. I mean, that's just Black community too, so. That's kind of minorities in general. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So that's what that is. But wrestling community is on point. We're supportive of each other. It's like 1 million of us that have podcasts, and we're supporting each other. Exactly, so. It's a beautiful thing. So yeah. But yeah, I think that's it with the Tessa news. Thank you, Tessa. So I wanted to start. I honestly wanted to start randomly. I wanted to start randomly with. So we have these right here. We have a 3-month WWE subscription card. I mean, because I don't want it didn't fucking expire or something. I don't think these expire. And a Google Home Mini. We're gonna be giving these away on Twitter,
so you can listen to everything
and or Instagram.
You can tell them what to do,
or the government could listen to you.
I got,
but whatever.
Doing that
my phone's gonna fucking do it because my phone's on right now.
I'm not doing that.
But no, yeah. So we're gonna be giving those away. The WWE Network, I think, is gonna come in really handy because it's the road to WrestleMania, and you can get all the pay-per-views leading up to then. There's a lot coming up. There's a lot coming up. So I'm not sure if it'll get to WrestleMania. So if it's March 20, if it's when is WrestleMania? April 2nd?
6th, stuff like that. 6th, 5th. I don't know.
So if you have WWE Network and you activate it on Royal Rumble Day, let's say, right? Will that cover you all the way through? 26th. It'll cover you till April, right? April 20-something.
Yeah, April 26th.
So yeah, you get the whole road to WrestleMania, and we'll be putting this on Twitter. And
the 5th of April.
Okay, cool. So I will be back from Japan then.
Okay.
Dope. All right. I'll probably be jet lagged as fuck, but
weird flex, but okay.
Yeah, weird flex. I'm already trying with the bun already, so yeah.
He's gonna fit in. Where's Wardlow when you need him?
But I even got like an animation on and everything already. I'm getting there. I'm gonna start working now. Just be like, I just start doing the Mac moves. Anyways, but yeah, and the Google Home Mini will be given away too. So that'll probably show up on Twitter. Both of them will probably show up on Twitter, or maybe one on Twitter, one on Instagram. We don't know yet, but we want to start doing giveaways and stuff. So like, yeah.
I'm just over here jamming.
Just jamming to the soundtrack from John Wick. So after that, we're pretty much done with Tessa. So we're done. After that, we had the UFC 246 card this week.
It was blood and guts.
So yeah, there was a lot of blood from the prelims all the way up to the thing. We're not gonna go over the. We don't
have to go everything. But, we can just go over the best.
The main card. No,
our main matches that we liked, or that's.
I mean, we'll just do the main card because we're already like. We kind of overstepped
time. I just want to put out there the match with O'Day that because he was an asshole.
Okay, he was an asshole. He was arrogant. He was arrogant as fuck. Yeah. So O'Day Usman, was it Usman or Osborne? O'Day Osborne. Bro, next time don't come out saying you're the Picasso of fucking MMA if you can't get out of a chokehold.
If you can't paint shit.
He tapped out with his foot, right?
Yes.
Yeah, bro. I hope you come back and show some shit because you had some good moves. You had some weird like fucking. You started off like, with the long. He started off creeping and crawling and shit. Wasn't the guy with the and then he just tried to do this like high jump kick right off of it, which he almost got him with, which would have been fucking phenomenal. Yeah. Which I could see what you mean by you're the Picasso of MMA. You want to do some weird shit. You want to kind of be like Anthony Pettis, where he does like his Showtime shit. But you got submitted, bro. So you tapped the fuck out. With your foot. Not even your hand. Not even your hand. Your foot. You were like with your foot. So yeah. But
and that is
that was that.
A head choke for them.
Yeah, that was a head choke. We haven't done that in a while. So yeah. Is that an eye poke and a head choke for the
A little bit of both.
I think so.
A little bit of both.
I mean, we kind of just eye poked and head choked the shit out of Tessa too anyway. So
well, yeah, no. That was a kick in the ass. 2 weeks in a row, that was a kick in the ass. I said it'd be.
That was a low blow that Elvis was supposed to be. There you go. Fuck you, Elvis. Taking.
He needs at least. He got to be on one episode.
On one fucking episode. Anyways. So, for the main card, we had the lightweight. It started with Anthony Pettis losing to Carlos Diego Ferreira. It was a good match. Ferreira, I think he submission. Yeah, it was submission win in round 2. A minute 46 in, and it was a rear naked. Yes. Rear naked, right?
It looked bad. It didn't look.
It looked like he was cranking his neck, and he had the windpipe completely, the carotid artery. Everything was like blacking out. So he tapped out. It was against the cage. Anthony Pettis, he showed something, but like I think Showtime's done, man. I used to love watching Showtime, but like I think you're kind of done now.
He might be. He looked in better shape than he
looked in great shape.
We can give him that,
but it's just the last couple of matches I've seen he's lost.
So it was hard to watch.
Yeah, it's hard to watch. After that we had bantamweight match. Brian Kelleher versus we already talked about that. You tapped out. You tapped out.
I thought that was the you tapped out chant that we don't have.
We don't have. Okay, I can get that one too. At heavyweight, we had Alexei Olenecki defeating Maurice Green, which was a good fight. So this dude held that hold Alexei held that hold for an hour. Not an hour. An hour. Oh my god!
If only
you'd have no arms. For a minute and a half. I forgot what the name of the fucking choke was, but the way he had it was like it was a shoulder body choke. Like he was just like pressing really hard and like constricting. His nickname is the Boa Constrictor. So like he was just trying to constrict the airflow for a minute and a half, like just holding the hold the whole time.
And it almost worked, but it actually really did. And
Maurice Green showed showed a lot of resiliency by not tapping out, because most people probably would have tapped out, to be quite honest with you.
I thought it was over. I thought it was gonna happen. Yeah. But he finagled his way out of that shit.
My ass would have definitely tapped out. But he lasted only until the end, where he got submitted via armbar. It was an upside down armbar. Yeah. But
he threw himself
I don't know
forward.
what happened. Why Maurice moved his knee. Had he not moved his knee, he would have been fine, and he probably would have made it through the end of the round, because he only had like 20-something seconds left. But as soon as he moved his knee and gave him the leverage, once he starts like pushing his fucking hips up against the fucking knee, against the elbow, that's it. You're fucking done. And it was beautiful. It was a beautiful win. Yeah. And it was tough for him because he said it himself. He's like, my arms are gone. He was like, I couldn't do shit with my arms.
That's pretty much why he threw himself forward.
Exactly.
Even though he said that's what he knew what he was doing.
I was gonna have to take hits just to try to get him on the floor, tire him out, and just take him out. Yeah. So that was good on him. 58 wins, dude, in MMA.
You said he's fought in what, 3 or 4 different...
4 different decades. Started in 99.
It had to be December of 99.
No, it had to be. Or it had to just been 99. Period. Yeah.
It was, that's fucking
That's
crazy.
Fucking insane. That's an insane
and he's 40.
Stat. Yeah. 42.
42. How the fuck you go?
That's 40? An insane stat, man.
Like, how do you do that?
I don't know. At women's bantamweight, the co-main event, we had Holly Holm defeating Raquel Pennington. It was via decision. It was a very Holly Holm-ish fight where she just executed her game plan properly. Had her up against the cage, kind of just roughhoused her up against the cage and hit her, and like just won by taking her down a couple times. And she executed her game plan. I can't be mad about it. There were people that were starting to boo about it and shit.
Fuck the fans.
But you know what?
I always hate the fans when you start booing.
It's part of the cage match. That's what it is. Like it's
part of the science.
Don't get me wrong. People go there to go watch people get knocked out, and we had this I made this comment where like, yo, we haven't evolved to the point where this is still gladiator shit back in ancient Rome and shit. Like this,
just no knives,
just nobody dying. I mean, hopefully nobody dying, because you can.
I mean, it happens.
It's probably happened, but
it's happened recently. After the fight, one of the guys had passed. Like I think maybe back in
like a brain hemorrhage or some shit.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Like, at least in the last 6 months. Definitely, I don't want to say definitely, but I'm unaware of the guy's name right now. I can't think of it, but it has happened in the last 6 months in MMA.
Okay. And the main event of the evening.
Jesus Christ,
yeah,
Johnny.
You're going to have to... I'm going to put this again for you to rewatch it.
Well, I have to watch all 3, so...
Oh. Right, you shouldn't be watching this. So.
Nah, it's all right. He's still mad about his dog.
Not necessarily anymore, but he's still kind of mad about it. This really has nothing to do with the dog at this point.
In three
hey,
movies later,
it made sense. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh, it gets a lot worse as the movie goes on. Trust me.
We can't put this how we did the league, right?
I could try.
We're gonna get,
but I might get copyrighted by Warner.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I even went like this, like.
My stomach hurt.
Anyways, so imagine watching that shit with him like 3 rows behind you.
Yeah.
I went to the world premiere, so that shit was fucking amazing. I remember. So main event, we had Conor McGregor defeating Donald Cerrone in 40 seconds. He fucked him up. Okay, so we were talking about this, how like he looked so much more concentrated, so much focused. Yeah. He looked like the old Conor, like the way he was talking, the way he was moving. The press conference
was different.
Yeah. There was respect. Like he wasn't as disrespectful between like all the promos and all that shit. Like because it was just a fight.
It makes sense because even you telling me about Cowboy, he's a different dude.
Yeah, he's a different dude.
So there's no reason for him to be disrespectful.
He's always been a likable guy.
But him and Khabib, they had beef. They had history as far as throwing the hand truck into the car into his trucks.
Yeah.
So like that makes sense, but it even makes more sense now of how respectful he was and not how arrogant he was this time.
This is how I knew he was gonna win. So they had that whole thing before the fight started about the billionaire walk that he took from Vince McMahon, but just like made it his own. I'm not gonna lie, he did.
Yeah.
He did. When he went into the ring, he didn't do none of that shit.
He was just sitting there. He was just ready.
He was walking around, just like, just pacing. He looked.
The most he did was this.
Yeah, he looked like a fucking tightly coiled spring, just ready to fucking pop. And as soon as that shit, as soon as they said fight, 40 seconds, I was done. It was genius when he hit him with the fucking so he ran in, went to hit him with his best punch, the straight left or the left hook. He dodged it, but since he was going in so fast, he kind of kneed him in the face. Yeah, Cerrone kind of had to clinch real quick. And once he let those fucking shoulders go, the only other person that does that relatively well is John Jones.
Okay.
He doesn't do it that often, but when he can, he does it. He hit him once in the face with the shoulder, second time right on the nose, broke it, third time right in the eye, fourth time right in the forehead. Backed up, got kicked in the face.
The second one was the nose?
Right on the nose.
That had to break it.
They did break it. That's why he started bleeding immediately.
And you can see his facial expression.
Yeah, it changed immediately. Once you see it in slow-mo.
Because he just goes like, you close your eyes, you know what's happening. Once you hit that
while his eyes was closed, there was another fucking shoulder and then another shoulder.
So you couldn't even do anything.
He's backing up, opens his eyes, gets kicked in the face, goes against the kick, and that was all she wrote. Like, it was awesome to watch.
It was a great combination to end a fight, not start a fight, but to end a fight. I'm not mad at it, but I liked it.
I don't know if he said this or if it's just a meme, but it says, I knew he had no chance because just like in the NFL, Cowboys don't fucking win in January. Because Cowboys fucking suck. All right? Get it straight. Cowboys Nation.
Have they always sucked?
You guys fucking suck.
No, they didn't always suck.
Put it this way.
The last 2 decades.
Put it this way. In the last 20 years, they should have won the Super Bowl at least 10 times on paper with their teams. They've had the most stacked teams ever.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Get that shit together, guys.
Yeah. But yeah, it's great to see the King's fucking back. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, he's back. Yeah. We put it up on Instagram, like, people know he's fucking back. So I want to see him go up against George Masvidal next, hopefully.
He called out everybody. Fight. He didn't call out one person.
Call anybody out. So like he called out everybody all at the same time. So
who is the coordinator of these fucking stunts? Because Jesus Christ, a horse.
Yeah. I don't think you even saw the horse fight scene either.
I saw nothing.
Exactly. So we'll run this back. Anyways, so yeah, that was UFC 246. I'm a Conor fan. I just ordered the Conor Pop, the Funko. So we'll have him here eventually.
He'll be here for the next couple of fights.
Yeah.
Next couple of episodes too.
Yeah, most likely.
Shit, what pops do I want?
All right. So we have AEW Dynamite.
I should have brought
Bash at the Beach.
I should have brought the Matt Taven micro.
The micro dudes.
Yeah. Because he's the.
Shout out to Matt Taven for liking our shit.
Yeah.
And fucking
Vincent as well. Yeah. They're good. They're good guys.
They're good. You guys are good guys. Even if you're from Boston. Okay.
This is true. You're the one Boston dude.
I'll fuck with you.
That I can fuck with. Yeah.
So
he's the Ring of Honor Wrestler of the Year.
Fair.
It makes sense. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I need more emphasis on that, but that's fine. we need another better wow.
Anyways, so AEW Dynamite, they started off with a fucking amazing match.
Mm-hmm.
The 4-way tag team match at the number one contender at Bash at the Beach.
Yes,
that was a great way to start off the fucking thing. I was like, because I was playing on my computer, I was finally got some downtime, and then I was just like, let me play some games. And then my boy was just like, oh shit, AEW Dynamite's coming on. I was like, fuck. So I had to put it up on the other screen. I made sure I watched that fight. That shit was crazy. Yeah. It was all over the place. We knew it was going to be a great match with all 4 teams involved. And
oh my god, my favorite storyline is Hangman Page alcoholism.
That and how he's kind of falling out here and there with his own team. So like, I'm fine with that. Like
he's not the elite anymore at this point.
Is he not part of the elite at all? He left the elite or something.
He took himself out of the equation.
Okay, that's fair.
I like it.
That's
I
fair.
like it.
You can still be bros.
It's the great story of.
But there's also like trepidation of him like still like fucking with them kind of.
If you would have watched
at the end of the match.
Yeah. If you would have saw the BTE that they put out today, it's basically before the match. He's like, "Yo, Hangman, Kenny, I need to talk to you. Let's go over some game plan. Can you change in my locker room?
Yeah.
Instead of changing with them."
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh, but we're on team, but it's the Elite. We're on teams tonight. We're facing them."
Yeah, exactly.
So we need that. So it's not like he's
being a competitor.
Yes, he's being a competitor.
At the end of the day, he's a wrestler. Yeah. He wants to do what's best for him.
And that's a
good storyline.
It's a great storyline because it's all like a downpour of what's happened since
he had the AEW.
All out.
Championship match.
Yeah, since losing the championship match.
Because he really hasn't done much since then.
Yeah.
So now hopefully like this will
and he's been putting people over too. He's had great matches, but he's been putting people over as well. And it's just like everything, the whole buildup of the story is really good. I just hope the payout is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I can possibly see him being maybe the first mid-card champion.
Maybe, yeah. Why not? I mean, we had Kenny and Adam Page win the match, and now they're the number one contenders to who the fuck has the title? Dark Order?
No, SCU.
All right, SCU.
Yeah, they're still champs.
So like, yeah, fuck it. Like
Dark Order's looking
I'm
amazing,
good with that.
I like
the Dark Order promo that they had. It was
which one from this past week?
Yeah, this past week. Yeah, there was a interesting thing. I forgot what exactly happened, honestly, because I was playing games at the same time.
They were like in it was like a conference room.
I think they're trying to target Kenny now at this point.
Yes,
that's what I was about.
They're targeting Kenny. They're targeting Hangman. They're talking about who they target. They targeted Brandon Cutler and Michael Nakazawa. So they're trying to.
I wish like had it all gone to plan for them, it would have been Marty Scurll as the head of the Dark Order, because that's what they were pitching.
Well, you never know.
You never know, because it's you don't know what the deal is with the full details of the deal with ROH and Marty Scurll yet. So
NWA.
Exactly. So
the fact that they're partnering in some way somehow. I'm sure, like I said before, I want him to have the non-exclusivity deal.
Yeah.
So he might have that. You never know. He might have that and still be the booker.
Mm-hmm.
Or something, some way, somehow. So that'd be great to see him just pop up one day.
So wait, after this, right? Did Cody take those lashes on TV? No, right?
No, not on this.
Not yet. Okay.
He announced that he answered him and said, "Okay, yes, I agree."
So MJF,
he agreed to everything.
He agreed to all of MJF's terms.
Yeah,
I guess.
Terms, stipulations, whatever you want to call it. So
I wouldn't mind seeing that match between him and
that Hell in a Cell match is going to be great.
It's a cage match.
Same shit.
No, it's not.
I know, smaller cage.
But him versus Wardlow, that's going to be good. I hope it's like right before a pay-per-view too. So it's like
it might be. I think
it's right before Revolution, probably, right? Most likely.
Yes.
Revolution in February.
Yes, that's the 28th or the 26th.
Okay.
And whenever they're in Atlanta, so it's not this week because that's the Jericho Cruise.
Who is that?
So it might be the week after. That's not the.
Who is that?
Oh, I love her from so much shit.
Motherfucking Morticia, yo.
Morticia, she's so bad.
Still, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aged Morticia is wine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
fine wine.
Fine wine, great wine.
So after that, we had Joey Janela saying that he's gonna fuck up Kip Sabian, blah blah. Whatever.
I like that. I need more.
I'm
eyes
okay
on
with
Kip.
it. And I need more eyes on Joey, like, and because Kip Sabian is super fucking talented.
Yeah,
we've seen him like live and shit. So like, he's talented as fuck.
We have.
I think we have. Yeah. Wasn't he like at a Battle Club or a Ring of Honor?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
I guess I've just seen you live on TV.
That counts. It counts. Yeah. It's still live.
We also had Brandy Rose and Mel versus Chris Statlander and
How did you feel about that match? Because
didn't finish watching it. I tried watching it.
You saw what I wanted you to actually see.
I didn't though. I didn't see but I didn't.
You didn't see because when I came in, you were at that one spot where it was just after they had jumped out of the ring.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
The bullshit kick?
I didn't see it. I was opening the door when you were coming in, and it probably
when
happened
she was
then.
standing on the apron. She did a kick. It missed.
Okay.
Mel did the right thing. She reacted to it, but you can. My thing is looking at the crowd, how bad it looked, and then how she did like a little backflip off. She did like a little flip off of the apron, and they cleaned it up by saying, "Oh, it was whatchamacallit. It was a Russian leg sweep." Like, that's how bad it looked.
Okay.
Other than that, like,
I'd have been like, "Oh, she has superpowers now." That's what I would have said it. You see, at that point,
a way to play shit off.
Make fun of it.
Yes.
At that point, make fun of it. If they fuck up, make fun of it. Because if they make fun of it on being the elite and all this type of shit, make fun of it live. Be like, "Oh, she must have gotten superpowers." Like, whatever. Like, that she connected.
Sometimes it's gonna work. Sometimes it's not gonna work.
Yeah. I'm not saying because
of JR. Sometimes I feel like JR doesn't want to be there.
Mm-hmm. That's probably why they brought in Taz too.
Yeah.
Is he gonna do commentator or is he gonna be?
Most likely he will be.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind seeing them trade back and forth.
Yeah, he doesn't like. They don't have to do. They don't have. It doesn't have to be the same commentary team all the time.
Yeah.
You could still. You're still young enough to be able to experiment with your commentary team.
Yeah.
Completely. So.
And people have favorites too. So you can pick and choose, and you can know what's. You can tell. You might be able to tell what's happening based on the commentary team. Mm-hmm. And shit, you might be able to switch in between the show itself.
So Chris Statlander and Hikaru Shida won via pinfall.
Yes, they did. Great match.
It was a good match.
Even with those two,
I didn't get to finish it off, but it was a good match.
I like Luther. I just need to know a little bit more about him. I know he's like the death match king in Japan.
Yeah. So
I like it, but I want to know more. I want to see more.
I want to see. I mean, hopefully we'll eventually see more.
I want them to display more.
Yeah. So after this, we had. I already talked about the Dark Order vignette and all the promo and whatever. After that, we had Sammy Guevara versus Jon Moxley. That boy's fucking talented.
He came out with that car.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Sammy's dope.
Sammy Guevara is fucking so
I would call him a
talented.
Spanish guy, but
nah. Jon Moxley, we know Jon Moxley.
He's that guy.
Jon Moxley got the win via submission. He went right into RNC after doing a moonsault.
What's the RNC?
Well, rear naked choke. Guevara did a moonsault off the rope, and he got caught with an RNC and tapped out. So shit happens.
Really fast too.
Yeah, really quick. But it was a good match. It was fun to watch, and it was hard hitting. And Sammy Guevara showed more of a way aggressive nature in this match because he was like pissed off about what he did to Jericho the week before and everything. So
I love the in between segments. Mm-hmm. How they like. I watched one of the stolen or pirated episodes of it, and the pirated episode of this week, and I love how the commentary goes even through the commercial. Yeah. Even during the play and play. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, me too.
I like it because you need that. Mm-hmm. And even Sammy with the fucking cue cards. I love it. It's solidifying his character. Yeah. Cool. So it's done in a very good manner. And then we had
and then everybody jumped in to fuck up
Mox
for what he did last week.
And they turned him into a pirate.
Yep. Yar.
Oh man, that it was funny because I sent the meme that Jake Hager had put.
That was pretty funny.
Like he said, you could have been part of the inner circle, but now you're just a pirate.
Yeah. So after that, we had MJF, the Blade, and the Butcher versus Dustin Rhodes, QT Marshall, and DDP. It was on, but I really didn't watch a lot of it. Did DDP do okay?
He did really good.
Okay, cool.
He did really good. Like I didn't. At first, I was kind of skeptical of the idea.
Honestly, you had two old boys in there, so it's like. Just don't get hurt. That was my main thing. Just don't get hurt, please.
Dustin and Diamond?
Yeah. I just don't. Diamond. Dustin Diamond. Screech. But, I just didn't want them to get hurt, you know?
That was not supposed to happen like that.
But MJF, the Butcher, and the Blade won via pinfall. And
really good spots.
DVD did a fucking dive off the top rope and shit.
Yeah.
And took everyone
I like how you mushed the shit out of Allie.
Yeah.
The bunny.
Yeah. It's fine.
The Bad Bunny.
So then we had Pac versus Darby Allin.
You acknowledge my Bad Bunny joke.
Nope. we have Pac versus Darby Allin, and so the winner of the two singles matches move on to the number one contender match next week.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. So
John and Sammy and Pac and
so you have Mox versus Pac because Pac wouldn't be a pinfall. I mean, we know what we're gonna get out of Pac. We know what we're gonna get out of Darby Allin.
It's gonna be a great match that we did not see.
Yeah.
In that other place in the E. The E. I don't know.
But great match. I mean, it was hard hitting, fast paced. You know, death drop, suicide death drop, all that shit. You need to really be careful with that move, dude, because you could like dislodge a lung or something. Really your lungs are in your back, so just be careful. And
is that it for the show?
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Did you see that they announced the New York show, the New York State show?
That's not a New York show. That's a Rochester show.
It's the New York State show.
That's a Rochester show.
I'm not going.
That might as well be a fucking Canada show, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, close enough. Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Should have done it in Toronto. I'd go to Toronto. I'm not gonna go to Rochester. I'd go to Toronto.
I don't know if there's a reason to go to Rochester.
No, I'm not taking a 5.5 hour trip over there.
Yeah,
no.
we could have jumped. We can jump on the Metro North.
Not doing it.
But motherfuckers gotta work. And that's a Wednesday.
In Rochester.
You're in the middle of the week. That too. If I'm gonna be out there and not go to work for that,
not to disrespect anybody from Rochester.
I need something else to do.
But what the fuck is in Rochester? Like,
I really don't know.
Sorry.
They also announced that during Dark they have Big Swole versus Diamante.
Oh, we saw both of them and we met both of them. So, yeah. At least.
Two badasses.
Yeah.
Two badasses. That's in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
In September. My month, bitches! And that was right before the...
Fuck your month.
That was not what I was supposed to put.
You must have put what? That's what you meant.
No, didn't mean to put that.
Okay.
Wow. That's what I meant to put.
Anyways, so, moving on to WWE, we have the Royal Rumble coming up this week. We're just going to run through the fucking card. So
Royal Rumble.
Men's Royal Rumble. Okay, no, we're going to go from the bottom up. So, we're going to have... why the fuck is this a thing? So,
pull that up?
We have Sheamus versus Shorty. No. We have Sheamus versus Chad Gable. Sheamus versus Chad Gable. G. Don't know why Sheamus started attacking Chad Gable when he came back. Because he's short, return. I guess. And he needed the smallest guy to pick on. But Chad Gable's going to win the match. So
this is so stupid. When people return to WWE, why aren't they just going straight for the title?
You're saying we really... You're saying, do we really have to... I'm trying to run through this and then you make your points.
My bad. I forgot I didn't care anymore.
Roman Reigns versus King Corbin. Who gives a fuck? We've seen that match 5 times already. SmackDown Women's Championship. Bayley versus Lacey Evans. I hope Lacey Evans wins. Just switch it up.
Lacey Evans versus who?
Bayley. SmackDown Women's Championship. Just let her win.
Well, Lacey's no longer a heel for whatever reason.
Bayley's kind of boring, even though she got that.
I mean, I really thought...
Cake.
I really thought Royal Rumble was this weekend.
No. Yeah, you were saying, we were like, what about Royal Rumble? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're like, we're going to watch UFC and then we're going to watch Royal Rumble the next day. I'm like, no.
I completely forgot.
No.
I've been out of the loop of WWE for so long.
Yeah, you were completely out of that one. After that, we have the Raw Women's Championship match, Becky Lynch versus Asuka. Give Asuka the fucking championship now, please. Like, can we? Because
does she still have the tag?
Because she was, but why the fuck not give it to her?
She should have to.
Because let's be real.
That should be she
broke
2 titles to go.
Goldberg's streak. Nobody else has done that, man or woman. And then you have her lose to Charlotte when she should have never lost to Charlotte. Fuck you, Vince. Just get this one right, please.
You didn't know what else to say?
No.
It was just that.
Just get this one right. As much as I love Becky Lynch, I do.
You don't even know how to say her name.
I know, I fucked that one up. I love Becky Lynch. But just have Asuka win. She's getting better, she's getting more charismatic. The group is working out for them, the Kabuki Warriors. They look way better as a team, and it's just working right now. Go with the hot hand right now.
You know what? She's
trends. Just see one going down and one going up, like trends.
Or just pause one for a minute. like
we could always come back to Becky Lynch.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, like
she's one of the 4 horsemen. She's gonna be there. She's not gonna leave to AEW. She's not gonna leave to New Japan.
She hasn't signed anything yet, so you don't know. I think her contract is up this year.
They have time. I'm just saying.
They do. And they have the money, so there's that.
Exactly.
But like everyone's always compared Becky to Stone Cold. Give her some time off to let her like recuperate from
everything she's done last year.
Everything.
She had a busy ass fucking schedule.
Give her at least 2 months after. I get it. 2 months after WrestleMania.
2 months of a reduced schedule. Yeah.
Or even just give her a month break in a second month of reduced schedule, or however you want to do it. Like let her come back and get that huge fucking pop. I know we still. Oh, look at Holly. We're still waiting on Nia Jax, but
that's done.
Maybe it is.
That's done. That would have, if they wanted to, they would have
pulled the trigger on that, and it would have been great.
2.5 years ago.
No, I'm just saying for a return.
I'm not. She's still recovering from knee surgery. She had double knee surgery.
I know, but I don't know.
It takes a while. That's at least 6 months, and then
she's been out for more than 6 months.
Plus rehab, though. Different body types, dude.
Yeah. I'm not rushing it. I'm just saying that you can still utilize. You don't have to utilize her, but you can utilize that whole women's roster. You can utilize anybody. Give Becky a break for a minute.
Where's Naomi? Oh, she's in trouble with the drunkards.
She's just being a handler, okay?
But the drunkards are back, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, so she should be coming back too.
So we have the Universal Championship match: The Fiend Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan. Strap match? What? A strap match? Moving on, we have the Women's Royal Rumble match. 2020 will be the 3rd time. Blah blah. We have confirmed entrants: Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, and Sarah Logan. 4 women Royal Rumble.
That's the only ones that's announced.
Let's get it done. Yeah, as of now.
That's a battle royal.
I know. And then men's Royal Rumble match. Winner, as usual, gets title shot of their choosing. Same with the women's. Like for WrestleMania 36 in Tampa Bay. So confirmed entrants are Brock Lesnar at number 1 as the WWE champion. Roman Reigns, King Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, Eric Rowan, AJ Styles, Randy Orton, Elias, Rey Mysterio, Ricochet, Drew McIntyre, Otis, Tucker, Rusev, Bobby Lashley, Aleister Black, Buddy Murphy, Braun Strowman, and Shinsuke Nakamura. I hope that Lesnar wins again.
Drew, give it to Drew.
No, fuck that.
Drew needs a title.
Okay. Yes, sorry.
Out of all these names that I've seen,
Drew McIntyre.
Drew.
I'm okay with that.
I don't want to see Randy Ray.
No, fuck Ray. Elias. Because WWE stands for, damn, you see, that's where I should have had the walk with Elias thing right there. That's where I should have had it.
That's the only
thing.
Yeah.
I failed, so.
That and you tapped out.
But yeah, that's the Royal Rumble.
Who do you want to win for the women? They need to
somebody
utilize...
new. I wouldn't mind Nikki.
They need to utilize...
I wouldn't mind Nikki Cross.
I'm not sold on her.
I'm not sold on anybody right now. Except for Asuka and maybe... Oh, you know what? NXT is usually part of it, right?
Well, we don't know yet. They're saying that they might not be part of it this year. As you can see, there's no...
But that's another reason why they should be part of it, because they're not having their takeover show.
Both NXT UK and NXT should both be part of it.
Yeah,
and if they are... If they are, the person that I want, I'm going to go with Viper.
Because my thing is,
Piper.
Stop bringing...
Viper.
Okay, at this point, we're at the point where you could stop bringing back the old heads.
For specific matches, you don't need
you have not even... The thing is, you have 30... You have 3 brands.
30.
You have 3 brands, and you have like 200 wrestlers on them. You don't need to bring back the old heads for one thing. I mean, it's cool. If you have 1 or 2... I'm fine with 1 or 2. I don't need more than 2 people coming back.
I was going to say 5, but even better.
That's too much.
Even better. That's
maximum I'll give you is 3. But you have like 200 people on your roster.
And
overall. Use them.
Some that don't want to be there, but some that just want to be in the show.
Use them.
So where the fuck is EC3?
Dead. Undertaker took him. Exactly.
He was a druid for his whole WWE career.
Yeah. It's the saddest fucking thing.
This is disgusting. I hate looking at the Royal Rumble and seeing specific names. There's nothing gonna happen, and we don't need to utilize them.
We're just gonna be there for the Hotlings.
This is true.
That's pretty much it.
Legends be Kicking.
Yeah.
Kicking Wang.
Yeah.
It's a Joe Dirt reference. It's my shit.
And I saw the post Wilkins put up. He was like, I was in the hyperbolic time chamber. I'll just kick you in the back of your knee and you're done. What are you gonna do?
Why?
Nothing.
Why you just want to just start beating people up for?
Why not? It's fun. It's not fun. Don't do that. I don't want to be Tessa. Sorry. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the show. Do you have any other news?
I'm sure I do.
Not for real. Come on. Do you or do you not?
I'm trying to see right now. I think I do. I think I do.
All right, fucking Thomas. The train.
No, I don't.
Oh shit! So that's the end of the podcast. Thank you for watching.
I have a whole bunch of other shit I can talk about.
That's fine, but we could always talk about a lot of shit. It's just, So that's the end of the podcast. Thank you for watching. You can follow us on Twitter at Pokes and Chokes, myself at _Mr. Alex25 _ the guy on my left mimicking me right now at
NU.
No. Sorry, go ahead.
NU _ KEWLA.
On Instagram at Pokes Chokes Podcast, Facebook.com/Pokes and Chokes, Patreon.com/Pokes and Chokes if you want to help with the podcast. Yeah, keep it going, motherfucker. Stop, motherfucker.
Filthy language. Danhausen said no swearing.
Yeah, well, Danhausen is on this podcast. If he has a problem, he could call. All right?
Danhausen?
Danhausen.
We're going to make this happen.
You can call Danhausen. But, yeah, Threadless, Redbubble for merch, and you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, and Transistor FM. Yeah, so we'll catch you after the... Okay. So we'll catch you after Royal Rumble. We'll go over it, and we'll be putting up these two on Twitter. And again, Happy Lunar New Year. And yeah, I know it's not even worth 30, whatever it's worth. So
no, it actually is because
it is. You get all the fucking.
You get another takeover show. You get like 4 or 5
pay-per-views. So you're good. You're getting.
I mean,
yeah,
you get
for
to watch
free. For free, by the way. Yeah. But yeah,
NXT UK.
Mm-hmm. So thanks for watching. Have a good one.
I feel like I had so much more shit to talk about,
but you don't. So
thank you, Tessa.
Bye. Fucking guy. I hate you. Ay, caramba.